Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about why it's important for Black people to travel to Black nations and vacation in Black nations. Years ago, a lot of Black people were afraid of traveling to Black countries because of the media's portrayal of these countries, especially African countries. For so many years, the Western media has portrayed Africa as a dark continent, filled with poverty and disease. But thanks to non-traditional media such as YouTube, people have got to learn about these countries for themselves and research on these countries, and a lot of people are more willing to travel to these countries, which is absolutely amazing. But I do feel like more of us need to travel to these countries. I do understand that some of these countries are extremely expensive, to travel to. But if you do have the money, the resources to travel to these countries, I do think that we need to prioritize our countries first. It's amazing that we get to travel to other countries, like such as like countries in Europe and countries in Asia, and it's really nice to learn about other people and their cultures as well. But I do feel like we need to prioritize our own, countries and our own continent as well. Whether it's going to Caribbean countries, for example, or whether it's going to African countries, it's just good that we prioritize our own so we'll be able to invest and develop our own countries. We can't depend on, Western countries to come and do it for us. It's up to us to develop our own. Earlier this year, when I traveled to Seychelles, Seychelles is one of the African countries because I just wanted to vacation there. When I was there, I noticed that it was mostly like white Europeans and white Americans that were there vacationing rather than our own people. This was extremely surprising to me. And when I was at the airport, I was literally like maybe the only Black person waiting to board my flight back to the United States. And that's very problematic because what happens is that, when Africans in Africa, when they have money, they like to travel to, European countries and go to Dubai and other, Asian countries rather than, going to the countries within Africa. And that's quite problematic. I do know that this is slowly changing and has changed over the years, but not many of us are traveling within our countries. Not many of us are prioritizing and investing in our countries. There's so many beautiful countries in Africa and so many beautiful countries in the Caribbean we can travel to and spend our dollars in. If you want to learn more about these countries, just search them up on YouTube, just different countries in Africa and different countries in the Caribbean, and you get so much information. And also, like, there's so many countries that we can all afford that would meet our budget as well, because I know that finance is the main reason why we don't travel to some of these countries. But if you plan ahead of time and buy your ticket on time, that shouldn't be a problem. And the good thing about traveling to these Black countries is that your dollar goes a long way as well. It might be expensive to buy the plane ticket, but when you get there, things are so much cheaper. Things are so much cheaper there than going to European and Asian countries, so it kind of balances itself out. If you need more information about traveling to Caribbean and African countries, simply leave us a comment down below, and you can also send us an email. We run a business where we plan vacations for first time travelers to the continent or to Caribbean countries. So simply just email us and we'll be able to respond and help you with whatever we possibly can. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to like this video, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more videos.